Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Rita's video blog. Somehow, I think little Moppy Dog just went with his daddy again. Yes, he did. So, anyways, today is your update video. As you can see, I'm wearing a different shirt for all of you to see. A different shirt is good because it shows.
You're showing your butt instead.
Well, I was adjusting the seat. You pushed the cushion too far. So, for some of you out there, I don't know what the girl's size is yet. I have no clue. But we'll find out in time. So, some of you out there, just to let you know, before I had my girls, I had, was wearing 10 bras. There you have it. 10 bras. There's your frequently asked questions about that. So
you still have a bruise on your back from it.
Anyways, I just want to share with you, yes, I got a wound on this toe, but I am wearing no socks for once. That's because
I bought you new shoes.
Aaron decided while I was in my therapist appointment to pick me up some new shoes. For some of you out there,
I got you a pair of shoes and I got you a pair of sandals, actually.
Exactly. Here's the shirt that I'm wearing is one of them. The other one is something else.
It's a chocolate-colored cami.
A chocolate-covered cami. The sandal.
Chocolate-colored.
Chocolate-covered cami. Anyways. The shoes are really nice. I don't know where my new shoes went.
You put them at the end over here by the end of the...
Okay, so they're nice little tennis shoes.
Oh, yeah, your tennis shoes. I can bring them up.
So, they're nice little tennis shoes. Very comfortable. I went to see my therapist today.
I can't get the sandals over there.
I was wearing my boots
that's just
today.
one of them.
Yes, this is just
it's
one
gray.
of them.
It's like gray canvas.
It's a nicely fit shoe. He knew my size. My sandals are these.
Well, you'd always worn 11 wide, and I told you to stop wearing the wides, and it seems to be better this way.
So sometimes I can wear 10, but these are the sandals. Really nice, very well made. I like them. The shirt I'm wearing is the one that he got me today to my therapist appointment. For some of you out there, I wore this shirt. Maybe one day in a video I will wear it for you.
Oh, and I got you a scarf today.
Yes, the
and
scarf.
Some hair bands.
The scarf is in another room. He picked me up some hair bands with little bows on it. They're really cool. Yesterday,
I got you a new brush too.
Yesterday, let's just go backwards. I went shopping in Safeway. I picked up a few things. I asked the guy at Safeway about my meds, and he's got them all in except for one, which if he can't get in, I will be calling every pharmacist, and then I will be asking for my pharmacist to work with the, or not pharmacist, hormone doctor to work with the pharmacist to get in that one, or I will fire the pharmacist. I will figure it out in time. As you can see today, my hair is in a ponytail because it looked nicer when I was, you know, with everything I'm going. And I figured it passes well, so, you know, a little light makeup, done, out the door. So,
oh yeah, and I bought you more makeup today, too.
He's loving interrupting today, isn't he?
Hey, you just mentioned makeup, so of course it reminded me I bought you makeup.
So anyways, I went shopping today. I did some stores. I didn't get to Walmart. Aaron got to Walmart. Walmart is scheduled for tomorrow or Thursday, depending on when Aaron's cigar shipment's coming in. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the month, if I'm going to do anything of it. And by the way, for some of you out there, these are a little higher right now. They're still swollen, you can see, but they will drop down. So tomorrow it'll be 13 days in my body, and so far, you know, I've had somewhat good results, somewhat different results. I've had a few people out there being like asking if they're real or fake.
Tell the story about the prevert yesterday at McDonald's.
So I'm in McDonald's, right? I'm hungry, and I'm waiting for some food. Or was it? No, it was Sunday.
Yeah, it was
Sunday. we're waiting for food. This little kid comes up and he's looking at me from all angles. I was wearing a little tank top, a
Clearly, what he
camisole.
was looking at.
Yeah, he clearly was doing this. However, today, Aaron didn't pick up, but there's this guy, right? And the guy's sitting there, and as he's talking to him, and Aaron's getting our order put together from the Taco Bell, KFC, the guy's eyes kept turning and looking at my cleavage. He had more interest in the cleavage than he did wanting to take Aaron's order. I was watching the guy's eyes carefully. So, but it was just totally awesome and totally
you can't
funny.
say that you're not enjoying the attention, though.
Yeah, and Monday, yesterday, we were riding. We were getting ready to get the bus to Ephrata and come back to home, hometown, and it was funny. Every car, I counted a lot of people slowing down and looking at me, and I'm just like, doo 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 doo. So it is kind of funny. If they're clocking me, oh well. If they're not, it's just humorous, But yeah. Anyway, so that was funny. But then, like I said, so today I had no trouble. I went in and I Aaron went shopping, at Walmart and stuff, and he went to the smoke shop. I went in there, and the guy that owns the smoke shop, he wasn't in today. So he wasn't in today, and I was sitting there, and I was minding my own business, and this guy comes out with these tins. I go, there goes my cigar money for the month, because they brought them in for me, and I've been bitsing and belly aching but as you all know, I can't smoke right now because I am healing from this. And for some of you, I don't know if you can see this, but
Yeah,
there is, from each side, I'm just doing that part, the lines, is yeah, see? And if I lift this one up just a bit, there you have it. There is the scar lines. They got bandages on it, so,
Ooh, risque.
bandages are on it, and, so as you all can see, there are scars. Until the bandages come off and the stitches dissolve, I'm not allowed to smoke, so.
You should say, because he went with the newer implant, the gummy bear has to be put in that way because they can't get it through the armpit because they can't fill it out.
Exactly. They can't get the gummy bear implant under the armpit or the other, so they have to have this much. And I have a friend, a close friend, and I'm not going to rag her or anything. She's confident she'll have a lot of breast tissue, which means she doesn't need implants. But for some of you out there thinking about the gummy bear implants, just hear me out. First of all, with the gummy bear implant, it's a newer implant, as Aaron said. They can only put it in one way from what the doctor told me. And the doctor figured with my body, the gummy bear implant would be better. And it's going to be more natural once the swelling goes down. If you can see up here, this is where I'm swelling a bit. So, and over here. So, once the swelling goes down, it should be pretty good. So, at first I was kind of bummed out about the size, but as I've been getting more into, things are getting better. So anyways, this morning, one of the post office ladies, when I went to get the money order for my therapist today, she's sitting there and she's like, I leaned over like this, and she's like, got him done, eh? I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's great, and so it was just a simple thing, So once Aaron picked me up from my therapist appointment, which was great, we went over to the dollar store, and I spent a little more money than I wanted because, you go through it and you're like, oh, yes, this is something cool, put it in the cart. Oh, this is something cool. But the $1 started to add up,
Yeah.
As a woman and as some people, and men, they buy stuff and then they look at it and they're like, well, why did I buy this crap? Or, do I have a use for it? So,
I don't think there's anything that we bought that we would regret it.
no, exactly. But anyways, so I spent over $60 in pipe tobacco today. I finally went over to the dollar store. I got that done. We went after the dollar store. We decided to go over to lunch. I was gonna get a chicken sandwich, but there's Taco Bell. What do you call it? Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, KFC.
KFC combos. Problem with them, you guys and girls watching this, is they don't have prices for their damn delicious chicken sandwich. So I was like, F it. So I overloaded on smothered burritos, barely getting it done. Then, it wasn't bad. I think we went to the liquor store after before we went to lunch. Wasn't that how?
The liquor store, yeah, that was before lunch.
And we went in there and we got some ideas for some booze in the future. I still want to try some rye whiskeys because I'm curious, but Aaron's like, no, it's not time. And he's right, it isn't time. So, on that aspect, and, so, then, we went over to the game store. I talked to the lady there. I've known the owner for years, 10 years, and the owner of that GameStop, and he's got a nice manager that was knowledgeable, and we got along. I got all the information done, and then after we ordered the thing there, the part I'm requesting, and I'm calling it a part, is going to be coming to my home, so I don't have to go all the way back out there to collect it, because he offered me to go to Moses Lake for it, and it's like, So anyways, while we were getting our business done, I talked about a couple games. The lady's like, I don't know about this one. I'd be very careful. But this one's cool. Check it out. That's awesome. I walked out the door, and me and Aaron went on our way down to Petco. Now, I like looking for turtles, and that's one of the things I still really want is a tank and a turtle. And they don't require much maintenance, do they, Aaron?
They can and they can't.
Because I grew up with turtles growing up. This girl loved turtles. But anyways, so I looked for turtles. There was no turtles. Aaron went around the store a few times and stuff. And instead, Aaron decided to spend a boatload of money because I was like, look at these snacks. I'm telling you, the snacks that I pointed out to him smells like a real human cookie.
Oh, so sugary smelling.
Exactly. Little Moppy was sitting here trying to mooch them, He's like little moocha mop.
Yeah,
so.
He wasn't satisfied with just the one. But it was funny. At first, when I gave them to the dogs, they took them, and then they dropped them on the floor and looked at them like, this is something odd. I don't want it. But then I said, okay, fine, I'll take them from you. And then Blizzard decided to take a bite, and then Moppy decided Blizzard's eating his. He should eat his, and then they devoured them once they'd taken a bite. It's like once they got a flavor for it, it was like, oh yeah, I want more. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
So, anyways, here's the other thing is after we got done with the game store, we went over to Safeway. Now, Safeway, I'm just going to say it outright, okay? We don't know if it's the location or if it's every store, but Aaron and I were going through the ads, and you got to hear us. Half the stuff was out, more than half on the ads.
Oh yeah, almost everything in the ad was sold out.
Yeah, except for steaks. Oh, we got some meat, so Aaron and I got to do an inventory, but we think we're good. We got plenty of hot dogs, plenty of pork steaks, plenty of, we got steak for this month. Actual real steaks, not those cheapy steaks I went out and got for Mother's Day. T-bones. Well, actually, mine's a porterhouse. The lady was explaining it to you.
And then we got a really good deal on Italian sausage, too, with the cash and carry.
And then I wanted to say, talking to the lady, she gave us a heads up that if we're interested in rib steaks, they're going to be the same price as today's, what do you call it? Today's, price of T-bone / porterhouses. I was like, woo doggy, I'm going there tomorrow. Well, I got to go there anyways because I got to confirm with the the pharmacist, and while I'm at it, I will check in with the other 2 pharmacists in town. I will check Rite Aid and I will check Walmart when I go to town. I was thinking maybe swing by the dollar store. I need to pick up a few little odds and ends still, and then I'm good for the month. Oh, and Aaron, as some of you know, I use razor blades for my legs, and they're smooth right now. But they didn't have my razor blades. It was like they have none at the Safeway. So it's like, you know, it was just so, and the razor blades weren't even on sale. So it was kind of a bummer, you know. So, but anyways, when I got home, Aaron told me to put Moppy outside, and we went to out again, and we were gonna go and do the hardware store, but we decided not to. And then in the end, what happened was we went to
the post office in PUD.
yeah, and PUD was
PUD
closed,
was
but the
closed.
post office was open. Oh, and I did go by the library, and yeah, it was funny. The head librarian just looked at me and waved lightly, but otherwise, you know, I had guys around me that were just looking at me in the computer room. I was like, click, 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 print, out the door I went. So we went over to PUD to pay the electric bill. They were closed, so we went home, and here we are. So, you know, and everything's being put away still, putting in stuff. We might have to get a few Ziploc bags. We might have to get a few other items, but we are set for pretty much the month. So all we got to do is invest in a few hot dog buns, maybe a topping for the hot dogs, and we're good. You know, we are good. So we can even make hot dogs for lunch. I do need to get into town. I need to get some ramen noodles. I also need to go and do some stuff. I still got 1, 2, 3, I think it's 3 appointments left. Psychiatrist, hormone doctor, and blood work is for the hormone doctor, and then I have a surgeon that's gonna check me on my breast and my surgery. So anyways, other than that, everyone, there's nothing new to report. I went shopping. I had no problems. There was one problem yesterday, I should say. I was in the bathroom going, and this lady kept looking through the crack, and it pissed me off. So finally, when she left, I wiped up, cleaned up, and walked out, you know. Today I was getting ready to use the bathroom, and there was like 6 or 8 girls barreling into the female bathroom, which is on the bottom floor of my therapist's building. He doesn't have his own private bathroom. So he went there, he was getting things done, and whoop! I was like, okay, so when I went over to Office Depot, I decided it was time to sign up for one of those Office Depot cards, and I picked up a giant plastic canister of cheese balls. And I found out there's a few good deals, but the deals I was looking at are, you know, Aaron's like, you should do it, but problem is there's no logical use for it. So, with that said, everyone, please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion, and always look for future videos when and if I'm in the mood to post them. So, tomorrow is not going to be a video making day unless I go and to let you guys know how I went to Walmart, 2 pharmacies, the Walmart store, and do a little walking. I don't know what the weather is going to be like, so I must be, you know, when you get your next video update, you will get it. So, in the meantime, there you have it. Please add and subscribe. As I said, post comments, leave feedback, suggestion. Thank you. And may God bless you in everything you do.